We came to Astana, as you know, to fulfill and implement the provisions of the agreements reached out by the three guarantors on the 29th of December 2016. Some of the participants, and namely speaking the delegation of the terrorist armed groups, gave its own interpretation or misinterpretation of these agreements and went beyond the framework of these agreements. And that created a problem for all the participants, because the delegation of the armed terrorist groups did not respect the provisions of the agreement on the basis of which we came to Astana. They talked about the military operations conducted by the Syrian Arab army against the terrorists in Ain al-Fija, which is the main source of drinking water for the capital of Damascus. Here we are talking about 7 million people deprived from drinking water since 42 days. For them, these people are not terrorists, although we know that they are Al-Nusra Front. Al-Nusra Front is not part of the agreements on the cessation of hostilities. So when you defend somebody who is not part of the agreements, that means you are defending the wrong side.
You are describing the opposition groups at the table here as terrorists. Is it time to recognize that these are legitimate opposition forces that deserve to negotiate with the Syrian government?
That was our impression before we entered into the room and heard their statement. We had the guarantees from the guarantors that this delegation will behave. Actually, they did not behave. They were not acting responsibly. And
what did they do in your mind?
I told you, I gave you one example. They did not behave, they did not act according to the provisions and the references of the meeting, and this is why everybody got surprised. We came to Astana to succeed. And I said in Arabic before, a couple minutes ago, that we will not be part of any maneuver aiming at torpedoing the meeting of Astana.